how's everybody doing? What a night! It's blowing a gale. It's pouring down with rain. So please let the signal be good. Give me some thumbs up if you can hear me, if you can see me, because now I'm getting nervous about the signal. Because obviously tonight we have the fabulous Danelle Delgado joining us. Hi, I'm Mia. If you're watching replay, guys, remember hashtag replay. Please tell us where you're tuning in from. Fabulous. I'm so excited and I'm so thankful to Danelle for actually doing this. And I know us in the UK and I know markets worldwide, but I so wanted to introduce her to you guys. The wealth of knowledge is just incredible. So show us some love. Let's get some people on. And obviously, if you're new to me, if you're new to Danelle, put, new in there, put boom in there. She's ready and waiting. So I better get her on. She's all the way in Greece. Let's go. Let's see if this signal's going to work. It's invite. We've had an interesting day so far. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I was going to say, how are you? I mean, my word.
I'm doing great. Yes. It's a little late over in here in Greece, but I have a phone, which is awesome, and I'm here with you.
They don't know what happened earlier, though. I know on your page, we got to share it. I just thought, this is my luck. I couldn't believe it.
My phone went for a little swim today.
It went in the swimming pool, guys. Can you believe of all the nights when she goes, yes, Susan, I'll hop on, don't you worry. Get a message. Might have a technical difficulty here.
Luckily, one of my amazing clients is still here in Greece with me.
She's come back. Was it me? Did I freeze?
I see you again.
It's the rain, Danelle. It's awful. And
oh no.
And I bet your sun. Well, no, it's dark over there now. But what's the weather like in Greece? I bet it's beautiful.
Oh, it's been beautiful. It's so beautiful here. Yes. Well, between the swimming pool and the rain, it's been a wet day for us both.
And I appreciate. Thank you so much for joining me. Really, I'm so excited to introduce you to everyone. And
I can't wait.
I did an introduction to you. I hope I got your name right. Yesterday.
Yes. Everything's fine.
And I met you. It was 1 o'clock in the morning in the UK, and I was watching John and Nadia Melton, and you popped on as a guest.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether you remember that. I was commenting like crazy, going, "What the hell? This woman is so I can't believe it." It was amazing. So
wow.
Anyway,
they're amazing.
Enlighten everyone who you are.
Wow. Isn't that crazy how, the internet connects us all, right?
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Facebook.
Yeah, sure. And obviously, your story is incredible, though.
Thank you. Thank you.
Strong lady, I'm telling you.
Right. Well, our story doesn't always go how we have planned, right?
Yeah, I can vouch for that.
Right. Right. Good. Sorry, I was just making sure I was sharing you on my feed there. So now you're up and at it.
Well, hey, thank
very,
you.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. So, do you want me to tell a little bit of the story?
Oh, I think you have to. Keep everyone in suspense over here. Come on, share it.
Okay, good. Well, I think we as women, as moms, as men, as anyone in this world, we all have a plan for our life, right? We all have those dreams, those inspirations, those moments where we see people do things and they inspire us to do things we never thought that we could. And I was always a big dreamer. I always had big goals. I always talked a lot about them.
Yeah.
I don't know that I ever knew I would actually do them, but I did have a lot of thoughts, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the first part of my life, I was a teacher. I worked with the youth a lot. I did a lot of things in my world that people expected. That's what we were
Yeah.
supposed to do. Go to school, get a job, work your way up. I got married. I had 3 kids, the dog, the house, the fence. I did what I said you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And everything crashed and burned, and I wasn't expecting it. And I never thought I would get divorced. I never thought I'd be on my own. I committed because I was raised in a divorced family that I would never have a divorced family. Sure enough.
Same as myself. This is so weird. Yeah.
Yeah, we always try to write the things that we thought didn't work out in our life before. But instead I repeated them. So I was just in a place where life turned end over end and I didn't know what to expect. And I had 3 tiny kids at that age. My twins were 2 and my oldest was 3.
Wow.
So it was a lot
Yeah.
alone. And then I had to start over. And I took on 3 jobs. And
As you do.
I,
Pay for the house. You
right?
have to do it, don't you? Put the food
That's
on the table for the children, providing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what you do. Things kind of turned end over end, and so I had some friends who actually rented me an apartment for my first month. I literally had about 30 days to earn enough income to take care of my kids and myself. Didn't
Right.
have furniture, didn't have much, and I literally I thought, hey, I can't let my kids know. It was just kind of a crazy ordeal. And I remember sitting in my living room. Well, the room. There wasn't really like separate rooms. I was like sitting in the
Yeah.
room with everybody looking at my kids going, how did I get here? What am I going to do? Like, I legitimately, there's not enough hours in a day for me to take care of them.
Yes.
And a lot of people talk about overcoming, and I just didn't have time to pout. I didn't have time to cry. I didn't have time to say poor me. It was like,
you got to get up and do it.
yeah.
Yes.
So,
Vision.
people say a lot, oh, you travel the world, you're in Greece and Australia and everywhere in the world, and how did that happen? And I was like, well, it happened when I lost everything. I didn't make a massive plan. I just started saying yes and taking steps in the right direction. Now that interests me. I know you train a lot of network marketing professionals, and the crazy thing, when I first got started, I was introduced to that world. That's where my business career really started. I was adamantly opposed to it. Right? I was like, I've seen my mom, my aunt, my sister do those things. I'm not gonna listen to you. No, like to save my life. I'm not looking to sling products. That's literally what I told my brother-in-law. I was not very nice. He had lost his job and invited me to come to a meeting to learn about the industry. And I told him I was there and I didn't show up. I was a no-show. I was a total jerk. I wasn't open at all. I was like, I got to save my life. I'm going to work hours and hours and hours and hours, right?
Because that's the norm.
Yeah,
that's like programmed. That's what we're supposed to do. Because when we're probably kids, our parents, like my parents, hardworking, self-employed, we were brought up. You go to work. You go to work hard.
Yeah, right.
So you don't think of anything else, do you? Your mind doesn't look at different options.
No, it wasn't even open to them. Right?
Yeah.
It's completely closed. Like, it's like, man, I need a blessing. Well, here's one, but I wouldn't listen to it. So, I was like, wow, I was in a race against myself. So I got to this point where I was working so many jobs. I was so tired that I found he found an opening because I was so tired. I'd worked so many jobs. He literally came over, opened up his computer, held a phone to my head and made me listen to an opportunity.
Okay.
And when I listened, I was like, well, that makes sense. That's not
logical.
rocket. That makes sense. I'm kind of a jerk. I apologize, right? And he introduced me to some people who were really high up in the network marketing world, you know, like top 10 earners in the world.
Wow.
And put me on the phone with them. And I don't know if that was a blessing or luck or an answered prayer. I don't know. But
it worked for you. It was your day. That was your day.
Right. I was luckier that day than I was with my phone today. You know, I heard them. I heard them out. I heard the plan. I said, well, that makes sense. People get paid on what they're already doing. Why would I do anything without making a percentage? That's just bad money sense, you know. So it made sense. So I said yes. I told them I'd work harder than anyone I'd ever met. I'd help a lot of people. Please, would they train me? They said no, work with somebody down the line. And I was like, no, I'm not taking no for an answer. I will work with you, you know, and they said yes.
Wow.
So
really? So
yes.
So your person, was it, sorry, did you say it was your brother or brother-in-law who introduced you to it?
Yes.
And you went above him to his,
Yep.
to the top people in that company and said, I want to be trained this way, or did you say I want to be trained the correct way, or I mean, what is? Oh, actually, I got questions for you, but
why would I be trained with somebody new? I want to be trained by you guys. You've done it. Like, listen, I'm not messing around here. I'm sure there's a lot of people who say, oh, I'm going to be your next millionaire, but they're probably not. So I will be, you know, like, just show me what
that mindset, yeah? You
Yeah.
just knew inside you, and you're like,
Yeah.
right, so you got that vision. Simply, you have that vision. It's like, nothing's going to stop you. This is what we're going to do. But you need those people to be receptive, don't you? Who are actually, but I suppose you keep going and going and going till you get the answers at the right spot.
Yeah, you know, so many people, there was always such a bad name out there for network marketing. And, you know, I was never one to really listen to other people's opinions because nobody was really in the position that I wanted to be in. Like, I'm like, you can't give me financial advice because I don't want to trade bank accounts with you. So I'm not really going to listen to you. So I wasn't really a part of that, but I did hear it. And so I did a lot of study, right? I started about the industry. I started reading and I said, wow, this is a way that a lot of people make it out, right? They make it out of having a job. There's kind of three people that do network marketing. There's people who want to supplement their income. They want a couple extra $1,000s a month. Great. That's not difficult to do. Then there's people who want to replace their incomes. Like, they don't want a job anymore. They work a little bit harder. Then there's people who want freedom money, and they're like, I want to travel the world. I want to help people, but I want to be free, right? And, you know, my mentors introduced me to this thought process, and I'm like, well, I'm a freedom person. And they're like, we'll see. We'll see about that. Right?
Yes.
You know, you got to prove it. And I always was that. I'm like, if somebody has done it, there's no reason why I can't do it. So what happened was I stopped listening to anybody who was opinionated about the industry, and I started studying sales, marketing, books, everything I could ever read. And I'd never read a book before since like high school. And I'm pretty sure I never even finished any there. So,
you know, absorbing the knowledge. It's a bit like me listening to all these, you listen to all, like, because there's so much network marketing trainers out there now, experts. And obviously, like you're saying, books, obviously everything's on Facebook now, Facebook Lives. Everyone, you know, tunes in and you can get all this information. And I think you absorb the bits and then you can sort of take in the bits which you think, oh yeah, that resonates with me. So you can implement little bits from everyone, really.
Right.
You know, to do it your way. Sort of.
Exactly. There's people like you who are showing up and they're to help people all the time, consistently. And so that's what I did. I worked really hard. I actually built 3 network marketing companies, extremely big.
Whoa.
I broke records. I got bonuses. I did all those things. I helped a lot of people.
Stop. What's
Yeah.
the secret sauce? How did you do that? Tell all these people, we want to know. The UK people would be going, ah!
Right. Well, I mean, I
The
think
ethics.
the first,
What was
yeah,
your belief?
yeah, the first that I mean, here's the thing. What you need to know is this industry, because a lot of people ask me now, we know you're not building network marketing. Why? So I want to address this as I'm talking about how I made it work.
Yeah.
Because it's important to know before I explain to you how to do this, right? So, I won all these records. I did all of these things. I learned that my talents and skills were in training. They were in training people how to do what I'd already done, how to evoke an actual movement from someone to take action in a new way and create a new result, right? And so, I fell into the love of that and creating an events company and an online business that trains people how to build their brands, market themselves, not spam online, because most people just spam and they drop their products and, oh my gosh, it's a flash sale. And I'm like, you know what? I was hopping online just to look at something for my wrinkles. No, I wasn't. Right? Like,
what about I'm looking for 3 core people to join my team today.
Yeah.
Have you seen that as well?
So that's what I saw most people doing. And I was like, oh, come on, like, let's have some people skills. That's not how you made friends in kindergarten. It's definitely not going to work online now. So, I just fell in love with helping people. And I really fell in love with the traditional business side of things, the back end side of things. I studied marketing and I read psychology books all the time because it intrigues me. And I think can retrain our minds faster than we think we can. Anyway, so I really fell in love with helping people live their dream. And so that's how I kind of transitioned into it. And I really went into the marketing, sales strategy, kind of things like that. But I still train a ton of network marketers. So a lot of people are like, she left the industry, she doesn't believe in it. And I just want to say, like, it's the reason I am doing what I'm doing right now, because I would not be here without it, nor would I have known the people that got me connected to the people who helped me do what I do now, right? Like, it really was the segue. I just had a purpose that I wanted to train. I wanted to speak. I wanted to author books, and I had to learn to listen to that passion. I love traditional business, but I love network marketing for everything it taught me. So I still train a lot of them, and I train a lot of network marketing companies. And so I cannot be affiliated with one. Does that make sense? It's not fair.
You do a lot of different companies, yeah?
Yeah. So I try to be really respectful.
Yeah,
so just knowing, like, let me come back
to one.
to.
Do you know what I mean? Because you have there's a whole field out there, isn't there?
So I just,
I didn't
if you
hear
guys
that.
really want to know. Oh, sorry. There's our connection again. The weather is not in our favor tonight. Okay, can you hear me?
I can.
So here, it's really an interesting transition. Network marketing is what taught me about personal development. It's what helped me find myself, but it's also what challenged me to find my greatest skills. And if you really want it to work for you, you have to, sorry, our connection is not great. Can you hear me okay?
I can still hear you. Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, yes, now, there you are. Yeah, good. Okay, good. If you really want to win, you have to do a few things, right? I believe, number one, John and Nadia Melton, where you found me, are truly two of the greatest champions in the industry. I firmly believe it. We actually on a President's Club retreat where we were top earners. I actually they were number 1 and I was number 2. Right. So I don't know that I liked them the first. You were beating me.
Were you?
But they're truly amazing. So I think number 1, if you want to win in this industry, you have to have mentorship. You have to have people who have already done it, and you have to listen to them. It's really hard to be coachable as an adult, right? Like, I feel like we think that we should know things a lot of the time. But when you find someone who's really doing it, that their moral, ethical compass, that their skill set, that they really have achieved what you want, do everything you can to spend a lot of time with them, to watch things, and spend time with them. But what you really have to do, is the first step is belief, right? If there's an instinct inside of you that says, man, I could do more, or you see someone and you're like, I could do that, or you hear a message, or you get shared a business opportunity and there's something that intrigues you, if you do not listen to your intuition, your head, your heart, gut, you're making a mistake. You have to trust that. But the number one thing that you have to build is belief in yourself. And it usually has to be in something bigger, right? I have a lot of people who tell me they won't do anything extra or do anything that takes any time because they're just not willing to sacrifice. They're not willing to do anything. And I always tell people, I go, listen, if you don't want to be a multimillionaire, you're extremely selfish, because the truth is, like, we are here to make a difference in this world. And if you're content with what you have, that means you only care about you. And I just believe, and it rubs people wrong a lot of times, when I'm a really kind, love people, I give back a lot. But anyone who doesn't want to work so hard they can get like crazy is crazy. And we're here, to make in this universe and to make a difference. And if you are not living your potential, you are not exercising everything you always knew you were capable of, then you're never really going to be fulfilled, right? You're never really going to do it. And so if you want to win, you have to have that hunger to do something more in this world. Because a lot of people in network marketing say it's about your why, right? Your why should make you why.
Yeah.
Why? They talk about it all the time. I'm like, that's not it. Your why, the reason you want to do this, is like what made you get up this morning. Like, your family needed you to provide for them before you found any other industry. Like, when you woke up and were breathing, they needed you to provide for them, right? They needed you to be great. They needed you to live their potential. But if you really, go ahead.
I was going to say, and you need that. It's like forcing yourself, isn't it? You got to think, right, we can do this. We can make a difference. We can help people. And like you say, I know I've got it in me. I know I can give to people. It's not, again, I've talked about this before. It's giving, not take. You're giving to people to help to people, to help them aspire and grow as people themselves, and develop. And that's what excites me about this side of the business. It's not all about, because I was talking to Rob Sperry. Did you watch that interview? He was saying, we were talking about you don't lead with the product. It's actually the person, it's you, who you are. What?
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, so like most people think it's because of their why that they need to do something extra. No, your why is why you woke up, right? Why you need to do this is for beyond you and far beyond your family. There's somebody counting on you to go be great. There's somebody who needs your message, who needs supplemental, replacement, freedom, income, and they just needed the opportunity. But there's also people who are going to need your donation. There's charities out there who need people winning. There are like skills that you need to learn in this universe. I say it all the time, like we can't afford to make dollars that don't make change. Like we have to make our dent in this universe, and it's way beyond a why, right? You know, and I just got to this point where my kids needed me, so I wasn't going to fail. Like no matter what, if I had to work 5 jobs, I was going to figure out how to feed them, take care of them, give them every opportunity in the world. But when somebody handed me an opportunity, and it's hard, okay, network marketing was hard, right? That's what I tell people. I'm like, yeah, it was hard. It was hard. People told me no, told me it was pyramids. People told me all different kinds of things. And I learned how to sort people and see who was open to opportunity and who wasn't, you know, and it hurt my feelings. I cried a lot in business, and I never was a crier, but I sure cried a lot when I started.
We all do.
I had like the craziest things. I was so bad at this industry. Can I just tell you, I was so bad. Let me just tell you, okay? My 3rd month in the business was December, so it was Christmas time, right? Not the best time to build a business. I did 66 meetings on my own. For me, my team, like everybody, 66 straight meetings. While having 3 jobs. Okay? You know how many people I signed up in the month of December? 0.
Go for it.
0. I said 0 people. Like, so bad. But here's the thing, okay? Everyone near me was like, Danelle, you are putting your kid's future in this, like you're failing. What are you doing? Right? Like you're not good at this. This wasn't for you. Right? I mean, they were very direct because they cared about me. Right? And I got it. But January, the very next month, I signed 124 people. 124.
Boom!
I made 15,000 in bonuses. But here's the thing. Most people would have quit in December. They would have quit in December. What would have happened if I
because they think because that's what you're saying. You work 3 jobs and they would have gone, that's it, I'm out of it. No, everyone's saying no and they give up. But you can't. You've got to keep going. Like you keep, and like you're proven. It's it's unbelievable. You just proven it's possible. Like a lot of all these guys. Do you think it's to do with your mindset though? Strong mindset kept you through and self-belief in you.
100%. I'm a little stubborn, I'll admit, but I do believe if other people could do it, it wasn't the opportunity that was the problem. I needed to learn more, right? I wasn't skilled enough, but the only way it got skilled was being bad really fast, right? And getting better and doing 60 meetings plus and I was like, all right, I'm going to get excellent. This is ridiculous. I'm failing so bad. I'm humiliated. I have to get good.
Yes.
So through Christmas, I studied, I read, I practiced, I learned, right? So then if you fast forward, right, a few years later, I built 3 companies, millions of sales, did amazingly well. Then I went in traditional business, got connected by my skills in network marketing to some of the top speakers, trainers, business in the entire world, and built a multi-million-dollar company in 2.5 years, right? And when you look at that, I almost quit in December. right?
Where would you be now? Think about it. If you did quit, it blows your mind, doesn't it? That's amazing. And I've got to say, obviously, you met my favourite. I was going to say you met my favourite man as well, Mr. Grant Cardone.
Yes.
Did you not hear that?
Oh, Grant is an incredible
I can't believe
friend of
you're
mine.
at the 10x growth, Connor. How did that happen?
Yes. You know, well, so here's the thing. Same skills, right? The same skills that I used from failing from December to January was the same skills I used to get attention, in which now I can call him friend. You know, he's done a ton for me. And I'll tell you what, so this is crazy. I sent their office video after video, and I used that system to get his attention. Okay, so I sent them video after video after video after video, and I got a call back from their office, was like, that's so sweet, please stop sending videos. So I sent one more. And
how many did you send to get his by the time you got his attention?
Oh, like one a day for like 6 weeks. It was a lot. Yeah.
Top tip for me.
So,
that's what I need to do then.
Right. So I did. The last one, we went up flying, and we, you know, I knew what Grant was looking for. He wanted to reach, 7 billion people in this world, and I was like, well, I had built a big audience online, right? I had showed up online, I had trained, I had built my business, I had done everything possible to build an audience online, kindly helping, adding value, and it was a pretty good audience. And I did a video, we went up in the sky, circled around Denver, Colorado, and I said, Grant, this city needs you. I want to bring you out to, one of my live events. And it was a really great video because I was in the middle of getting my pilot's license. And so I was flying, Corey was flying, he had taken me up in his plane and done all that. So it was really a unique thing. And like literally I was pulling the plane out in high heels, it was a good video. But I took the time to do that. Another video, I walked into a piano store, I rewrote the words to Piano Man and I sang to him. I went all out to tell him I wanted to get it out. So
you got his attention.
Yeah. So he then came and did an event with me in Colorado, and then I built an online academy, Elite Life Academy online, and I had trained a course, taught people how to build influence online, taught people how to build a following online, how to not be spam online, attract customers, build rapport, and how to build millions online. So I had done this course, and I had several hundred people in my course, and they were using the same tactics. And when he announced 10X and that he was looking for a female speaker, my audience, actually 2 of my business partners in Australia spearheaded this, but they got my entire audience to come together and go send Grant videos and be like, you need it to be Danelle, go get Danelle, do it, and they were blowing up his phone.
Oh, wow.
He kind of messaged and was like, Danelle, get them to back off, they're like blowing up my phone. and so I went in the group and I was like, hey guys, Grant wants you to back off a little bit, he knows he's gonna try and put me on there. And they go, double time, go get him. So they all started sending him 2 videos a day. And like, it was crazy. And then a friend of mine.
Yeah, but that's how he trains, isn't it?
Yes.
That's how he trains.
That's right.
So you
right.
totally reversed it on awesome.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. And then Bradley, who
So
owns
yeah, no
Lightspeed
option.
VT, who's a great friend. Yeah. Together, they kind of work together, and that's what happened. So it's, I mean, that's the thing. When you do things right online, like you're doing, Susan, you're on it. You're sharing information. You're bringing some of the world's best trainers on here. Why? Okay, would I go on and do a live with anybody? No, but would I, if they asked and they're constantly showing up and trying to help people in this world? Yeah, I would. Just like Rob did, I did. You asked, right?
There's
And I
more,
went and looked at
there's
your
more
page,
to come.
and we've connected a little bit. You've continually shared. You're an asset in the world. Why would we not help? Do what you're doing. They won't go out of their way. They won't fight for it. They won't put up with people who say stupid things. They won't go build their dream. But you have to have that belief that, listen, I will go until the job's done. And it's amazing because I could have quit a few years ago, but I would not have built the life of my dreams that I live now. I literally was standing out here with Tammy. One of my clients is here. Hi, Tammy. I'm using her phone. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy. You saved the night.
Yes, she saved the night. I'm standing out here and I'm looking at, we're in a $6 million house in Greece with a pool, a view of the Aegean Sea. We've had an amazing week. And I stood out there and I still get tears in my eyes going, man, and to think thousands of people said no to me before I learned how to build this deal. Who cares? But they're not with me now.
So
not
up.
with,
the signal's
it's
so bad. I missed that. You're cutting out a little bit.
Oh no. Well, that's okay. I'll say it again, just for you. So, I mean, we're here in a $6 million house at the top of Mykonos, looking out the Aegean Sea, the pool. My chef is here, and I'm with my dearest friends in the world, and I'm like, I had thousands of people say no to me. I had people tell me I was sacrificing too much. I had people tell me, your kids, you're putting a product in the position to children. How dare you? I had all these people judge my parenting techniques and, if I could travel and speak. And what if I would have listened to any of them?
Did they call you crazy as well? Did they think you're thinking too far ahead? Did they think that you're being unreasonable?
Oh, they called me a lot of things. Yeah, those were part of it. Yeah, for sure.
I don't feel so bad now. Everyone thinks I'm nuts.
Nah, well, good. Crazy people make crazy money.
You're going for it.
It's true. Yeah, it's just an interesting thing. Along that, I also got cancer in the middle of that when I thought I couldn't get through all of this. If I wouldn't have had network marketing, I lived off my residual income for a year so I could get healthy. Those are things that people don't realize, that you can do in a couple of years. It doesn't really matter how you do it, but if you don't have a way to do it at your job right now, then you better be really open to see any opportunity that's out there and be willing to build the dream, because it's not just going to happen. You're not going to save your way wealthy. You're not going to skimp and live without to build freedom. It's somebody needs you to go be great so that they can change their world, and you have to be willing to kind of be a little crazy and let people judge you a little bit, or a lot of it.
Who cares? I always go, who cares? You only live once. You got to go for it. That's like what you just said.
It's absolutely
overcome cancer.
true.
I mean, oh my God.
True.
Just do it. I don't know what people wait for. You just got to go, right, just do it. Go for it. This is what you probably hear on my lives, and everyone's going, what is she talking about? Because we're thinking outside the box, not the norm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And I mean, here's the truth. This is
awesome.
what I say all the time. Oh, sorry, our connection's so bad. You know, this is what I say all the time. The real that matters is who loses if you don't win. If you think that you are capable of, it doesn't really have to do with your success. It has to do with the thousands of people who need you to go be successful so that they can either believe that it's possible, so that they can borrow your skills, your experiences, your resources, your connections, so they can do it too. You know, there are people in the world who need us to rise up. It has some to do with money, because money is how we can make a difference in this world. It's just how it is. But it has a lot to do with who you become, the skills you use, so that you can pass it on to others and actually make this world a better place, you know?
Yeah, I'm just so gutted our signal. Hey, but this is a good excuse. We're going to have to do it all over again when you're free, when we got great signal.
We will. We'll do it again. We'll do it again with clear skies in the UK, and maybe when I'm back in the US.
Yes. Yes. How long are you there for?
I'm here until Monday. So about another 5 days.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. Okay, I think, thank you so much for joining us. And everybody, thank you, Jeffrey. I can see there's loads of people on here. They're tuning in from America, Canada. I've got some Canadians on here. They're everywhere. So I'm so, thank you so much for coming on. I'm so happy.
Yes, we will do it again. We will do it again. You're amazing. Thanks for all you do in this world. Okay, we'll see you soon.
I'll message you later. We'll go now. It's raining still.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hey guys, did you all enjoy that? Can you still hear me? Oh, she's gone. Man, can you believe the signal tonight? How am I sounding now? I can hear the rain outside. I'm so hoping that interview came out good and you could hear. Anybody there, thank you for joining. Jeffrey's in the house. Who else have we got here? Louise, Dennis, Meads, Noreen, Alan, Clinton, Thomas, Janet. Excellent, wasn't she fabulous? Right guys, on that note, I have to go back and listen to it, and I really truly hope this live has inspired all you guys out there. If you are an existing network marketer, go for it. If you're new to the industry, or if you're looking to get into this industry, you know who to message, guys. And on that note, I'm going out, and guess what? I'll see you tomorrow night, same time, 9 o'clock. Okay, take care. Thank you. Bye.